Hey, what's up, people? It's the Magician of Terror here, back with another installment. Hope you missed me. It's been a while. Today we're talking about urgent message from Spirit. Urgent messages from Spirit. I've already pre-shuffled and blessed 4 piles. We're getting right into it. Today we're picking by geography. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are great. First pile is going to be this duck, but if you guys want to go or have been to Europe, because French people like to eat lots of duck and foie gras and all that good stuff, check out pile one. Pile number two is going to be this taco, this sad taco. If you guys are emo or if you guys have been or want to go to Central or Latin America, check out pile two. Pile number three is this Native American magnet. If you guys have gone to different states, or if you want to go somewhere else within the United States, maybe it's an indigenous tribe or, somewhere off the beaten path, check out pile three. Last but not least, it's going to be this cute little panda. If you guys want to go or have been to any Asian country, check out pile four. Guys, that's all I got. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Help the channel, help the algorithm. I really appreciate the love and support. I have my Cash App down below if you guys want to donate. I do want to send a shout out to March My Own Way, if I'm pronouncing it right or saying it right. Thank you so much for your generous donation. It always catches me off guard. I appreciate you. I thank you physically, spiritually. You're awesome. You're great. That's all I got. Peace. I hope it resonates. What's up, pile one? Come on in. Let's talk about urgent message from Spirit for you. Let's get into it. Great Spirit, what's going on, pile number one? What do they need to know right now? Urgent messages from you, Great Spirit. Please start us off. No channel messages, no extra cards. Should be short and sweet. Pile one. Pile one is starting off with two. You might have two readings within this video because we're starting off with two. The Two of Wands is all about plans and research. I feel like everything is going according to plan, but I feel like you guys have to let go, let God, and not overanalyze, because Two of Wands does come with analyzing. But I feel like Spirit wants me to tell you guys to detach sometimes, because I read all my cards individually. So to have this head detached from the body, I feel like things are going the way it's supposed to go, but sometimes you overanalyze and you just have to go with the flow, detach, let go, let God. Whatever it is that you're obsessing about, you guys gotta put it in the background. And I know that's easier said than done, but you guys have to prioritize your peace, go with the flow. But with the Two of Wands upright, this is a positive way to start off your reading. Spirit is commending you on going along with procedures and plans. So let's continue on. You have the Ten of Cups out here. Now, the Ten of Cups comes with lots of happiness and support. I see happiness at the end of the day. The tens are all about completions, and I feel like you guys are going to have a happily ever after, a happy ending is what I'm getting here with the Ten of Cups out here. But you guys have to let go of analyzing so much. A lot of you guys want to have a baby, or a lot of you guys are pregnant right now is what I'm getting here, because I see a family and I see a baby out here. That's just for a select few. But if you guys had sex recently within couple weeks, you might be pregnant. That's just for somebody out here. I see pregnancy. Some of you guys have been planning on having a baby, and Spirit doesn't want you guys to over analyze or stress yourself out, because that could cause complications. So detach, let go, go with the flow. But I see pregnancy out here, because somebody's been planning on pregnancy. Because like I said before, my Two of Wands is planning, and then we have a family type of energy out here. So if you guys have been planning, you guys are going to go full term is what I'm getting here, because this is full term energy with the Ten of Cups out here. But I'm getting strong pregnancy vibes. Things are going according to plan, and you're going to have your happily ever after is what I'm getting here. But it doesn't have to be in regards to family, but I'm getting strong family energy with this Ten of Cups out here. But you guys could be goal oriented on something, and you guys are analyzing that. So let go, let God, go with the flow. Don't stress yourself out. What else we got? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody wants to be a mama is what I'm getting here. And I see her holding something, and I see value out here with this pentacle. You guys want to hold a baby and you want to value that for a lot of you guys, but I see a mama. This reading is for women is what I'm getting here, because I see lots of nurturing and supportive vibes out here. So if you're not a woman, you probably got your girl pregnant. I don't know, but somebody around you is pregnant. You might want to check out another pile if this doesn't pertain to you, but this is specifically for somebody who wants to be a mother. Okay, I see somebody that has value within the next generation, has value with, being an authority figure. And I feel like you're going to be a great parent with this Queen of Pentacles upright. We got nothing but uprights in your reading. So Spirit is commending you on being a good, example for the next generation. Make sure you remain a healthy, adult figure. Let's continue on. You have the Queen of Cups out here in reverse. Now it's funny because I have emotions and distress out here whenever I have the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is for a mama, because my Queen of Cups and my Queen of Pentacles are known to be mamas. I feel like you guys want to use your heart space. You want to, create a family. But I feel like it hasn't been easy for a lot of you guys with the Queen of Cups in reverse. And Spirit doesn't want you to take on so much. Stress will really weigh you down, and you don't need that energy. Okay, so you guys have to prioritize your peace. Let go, let God. Like I mentioned before, everything is going to go the way they're meant to go. Okay, don't let stress complicate things, like I keep on hearing. But a lot of you guys have been allowing negativity to really get the best of you, and you guys gotta slow down a bit. You guys got to make room for peace. What else you got? We got the Nine of Cups out here. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, and I still see him cradling something, because I saw her cradling something in her arms, and I see a baby, like this with the Nine of Cups out here. And I feel like you guys are going to have your happily ever after. You're going to have your happy ending, because I see lots of happiness within your reading. And you've been wanting this child for a long time, because my Nine of Cups is self-fulfillment and, wish fulfillment. So I feel like your wishes are going to be manifested, but you guys have to give yourself a break. You guys can't work yourself up. And I know you guys are probably doing something like, I don't know, everybody's doing something different. A lot of you guys are just warriors, and you guys got to let go. Let's continue on. We got the High Priestess. A lot of you guys are very intuitive, and you're meant to be, a parental role. I see an authority figure. I see lots of authority figures within this reading. So I feel like you're a great example for another person or another child, or, and I still see her carrying something is what I'm getting here. A lot of you guys are meant to be parents, whether you're a spiritualist or, you have a 9 to 5, but I feel like a lot of you guys have high intuition. And you're meant to use that intuition to help the next generation. The High Priestess is of service. She helps people out of the darkness. So you can be a great example for people to step into the light, to be a good person. Okay? Let's continue on. We got the 7 of Wands out here. Don't let life stress you out. I got lots of fighting and bickering, arguing, defensiveness, aggression out here. See, that's going to be what trips you up. You being aggressive with another person, with you arguing with another person, with you worrying, with you being defensive. You guys got to let go of the fight. You guys got to let go of anticipating the worst. That's what I'm getting here. Because he's on defense mode. And I feel like you guys are on defense mode, and you guys got to lighten up a little bit. The last thing you should do is be aggressive. The last thing you should do is get your blood pressure high, is what I'm getting. Because he looks stressed out. He looks like he's sweating. And this is the last card of your reading. So let go, let God. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. We got the 5 of Cups out here. 5 of Cups is regret, sorrow, and misery. Things could be, if you let your emotions get the best of you, things will not come out how you want them to be. This is a lot of suffering and lots of grief out here. Things could be a lot easier for you if you allow it, if you accept the unknown, because I see the space being hidden. So don't be so analytical. Don't be so aggressive. Let water roll off your back is what I'm getting here. My Knights of Cups out here, Spirit definitely doesn't want you to be defensive, because my Knights are known to defend and go on missions, but Spirit doesn't want you to be aggressive with your baby daddy, with your husband, with a stranger. You guys got to really prioritize your peace. Don't, go in ready to fight or argue, because that's going to complicate things, like I keep on reiterating. The King of Cups in reverse. A lot of y'all have husbands or baby daddies that get on your nerves sometimes. With me having the Queen of Cups in reverse and the King of Cups, y'all are good for each other, but sometimes y'all get on each other's nerves, and you guys have to not let this person get under your skin. You guys have to talk to each other with respect. You guys have to cool your jets, most importantly, and not, be aggressive. Excuse me. What else you got? You got the Justice card out here in reverse. Justice card in reverse is things not being fair. Like I said before, things would be more complicated if you don't exercise discernment. Everything is not meant to be an argument or a battle, or, you being negative, however you want to take it. I don't feel like I have clarity or closing remarks for you guys. But my death card in reverse is sickness and ailments. As far as your body is concerned, I don't want things to turn negative. I don't want something to be premature, or, I'm not even going to say what I'm picking up on this death card out here. But things can be avoided if you guys avoid negativity. The death card is darkness and negativity. And if you guys allow your spiritual or emotional state of mind to get corrupted, it can affect your fetus, it can affect the baby. And I don't want that. I don't even want to say that. I'm not wishing it on you. I'm wishing you happiness and prosperity. This has been your reading. I know this is a part of your plans, or, maybe it's not, but you were meant to be this type of person that's a nurturing individual. That's all I got. Hope it resonates for you guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Peace. Yo, what's up, pile number 2? Come on in. Hope you guys are well. Hope you're not emo. But come on in. Let's talk about urgent messages for you guys. Great Spirit, what's going on, pile number 2? Please and thank you. I don't have channel messages. I do have extra cards, so it might be a bit rough. There might be a bit of resistance. Hopefully it's not. Great Spirit, what's going on, pile 2? Urgent message for them. We have the Hangman out here. Hangman is a stressed out individual. It's funny because I got a channel message I got to download as soon as I flip this card over. I saw a tube, and I saw a baby, or like a human or a fetus out here being sucked out the tube. There's an abortion out here. I feel like you guys feel like you'll be trapped, because the Hangman does come with being in an uncomfortable position. Somebody in your life is pregnant and they're considering an abortion because they're not equipped to be a parent, whether it be you or somebody you're involved with. but I immediately saw a tube, and I know the tube's going in and sucking things out. That's really graphic in my mind's eye, and I'm sorry if I'm disturbing somebody. I personally don't believe in abortion, but I'm not judging either. So your body, your choice. More power to you, okay? But we all have choices to make. We all have to prepare for, good and bad based on our actions that we took. So somebody's contemplating an abortion is what I'm getting here, and it's because they're stressed out right now. My hangman in reverse is a stressed out individual. So let's continue on. We're starting off in reverse. I hope I'm not ruffling feathers, but this is a spiritual reading for you guys to confront something. What else we got? We got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, my Knight of Pentacles in reverse is scared to confront something. I feel like you guys are stuck right now. You don't know what to do, where to go, how you should move about things. Because my Knights go on missions, they move forward, they advance. A lot of you guys feel stuck with a decision. I'm not here to make that decision. I'm here to let you guys know it's going to be okay, and don't rush a decision. Okay, that's the last thing you should do, is rush a decision. Think things through. Consider other people that are involved within the situation, most importantly. But with another reversal out here, I feel like you guys are a bit stressed out. You're scared to confront something. A lot of you guys aren't ready to be parents. Some of you guys are ready to be parents. You need to, think about both sides of the coin. What else we got? We have the King of Wands in reverse. A lot of y'all don't even like the person that you are with, is what I'm getting here. My King of Wands in reverse is known to be aggressive and defensive and just mean-spirited. I feel like a lot of you guys don't this could be your baby daddy, baby mama. I don't know who you're with. But this is them right here in reverse. And I feel like you probably don't want to be settled down with them, because there's something about them that you don't look up to, is what I'm getting here. There's something about them that you don't even like. And I feel like you guys have to discern, is this a person that you want to have a baby with? But you need to discern that before you have sex with them. You guys gotta be really selective on who you share your body with, because if you guys allow them to trap you, if you allow them to come inside you, that's an energetic exchange. But this is whether it's a woman or a man, it doesn't matter. But I feel like whoever you're with, they might be really attractive and good looking on the outside, but on the inside, you don't even really respect them, is what I'm getting here. So you guys have to discern on who you allow in your energy. Let's continue on. Somebody's trying to trap you, is what I'm seeing here. Like, they might look good on the outside, but I feel like, they have you in a tough position, is what I'll say. What else you got? You have the Hierophant in reverse. This is somebody you don't see getting married to, because I have a priest and a pope out here, and I see a church environment. I feel like in the long haul, you probably don't want to be with this person, but that's something that you should consider before you get with this person. Okay? With the Hierophant in reverse, there's lots of energy that is not to be respected, and I saw that energy with the King of Rods in reverse. So y'all got to discern on who you surround yourself with. Just because they look good on the outside doesn't mean they're good on the inside. Let's continue on. We got another reversal out here. A lot of y'all feel stuck on what you should do. I feel like you know what you should do. Follow your intuition. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to tell you what to do. There's no wrong answer. There's no right answer, because we all make decisions, and our life is affected by our decisions. You already made a decision. Now you have to live with that decision, or don't. But some changes have to be made. Let's continue on. We got the Wheel of Fortune out here. Now, I see this wheel spinning around and around and around, and that's your mind space is what I'm getting here. But the Wheel of Fortune is a blessing, so this could be, something that you can look at as a blessing, or it could be something that you look at as not a blessing, is what I'm getting here. The choice is yours, because Spirit's forced me to read this in reversal. We got nothing but reversals in your reading. So you have to decide what you want for your life, is what I'm getting here. Some of y'all have to cough up money, because the Wheel of Fortune is lots of money in abundance for this procedure. I'm still seeing the tube out here. I saw the tube going vertically. Now I see it horizontally. So, you know, the choice is yours. And now I see, I don't even know what to call it. I see a tunnel. I see a hole, okay? So if you value this hole, then cherish this baby. If you don't, then you guys got to recognize that you're with people that you shouldn't be surrounded by. What else you got? You have the Knight of Swords in reverse. My Knight of Swords in reverse is paranoid. A lot of you guys don't know what to do, where to go, how you should move about it. And it's funny because I got 2 Knights in reverse. Whenever I have 2 Knights in reverse, it's a battle royale. A lot of you guys fight like cats and dogs with this person. That's why you shouldn't even really be messing around with this person, because this person is not good for you. And I feel like your intuition is telling you that, but you know, continue to be around this person. You're supposed to be moving on from this person, but you remain stuck. My Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. He's at a standstill. My Knight of Swords is on a mission. Y'all should have left this behind you, and now this person has kind of trapped you. And now you're paranoid. Now you don't want to confront, you know, responsibility. What else you got? You got the 5 of Swords out here. 5 of Swords is not trusting people around you. With the 5 of Swords and the Hierophant in reverse, you are involving yourself with a person you don't even really trust. Trust is everything. Without trust, you don't have love. And this person could have, you know, intentionally tried to trap you, is what I'm getting here. Because I'm seeing lots of negative energy. I'm seeing lots of, you know, doing things behind people's back. So you guys got to look at who you hang around with. This is energy of hanging around people and hanging around people that's no good for you. Ending this reading with the Empress out here. Now I see parenthood. I see the Empress is known to be a mother, known to be fertile. All that glitters is not gold, is what I'm getting here. You might think this is a happy ending, and it could be a happy ending based on your perspective, but you guys got to look at who you want to be involved with, is what I'll say. But a lot of y'all are about to be a parent. And if you guys take that road, you have to be a respectable parent, you have to be a graceful parent, you have to be a nurturing parent. You know, that's just the name of the game. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. The Hierophant out here, it takes 2 to tango. You can't blame nobody, is what I'm getting here with these 2 fingers out here. With the Hierophant upright and the Hierophant in reverse, you already seen their character. Now you guys got to make decisions that reflect, you know, being wise, being mature, being, you know, responsible. You got the World card. I'm still seeing a tunnel out here. I'm still seeing a tube out here and a baby getting sucked out. You know, I'm not making this decision for you. You know, you're not the first person to make this decision. You're not the last person with the World card out here. But you guys have to understand that these decisions come with consequences. Temperance out here. Y'all are going back and forth on what will bring you peace, but peace would have been here sooner had you recognized who you were dealing with. Okay. I don't think I have clarity in closing remarks. The King of Cups in reverse, a lot of you guys are not committed to this person. With the King of Cups and the King of Rods in reverse, I feel like you really don't get what you desire from this person. We have love and support, and then we have passion and, you know, being inspired by this person. Whether it's a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, but you guys have to have the best of both worlds, and I feel like you're not even getting either one of those things. Not passion, not emotional fulfillment. So why are you out here being with people that you don't even fully want to be with? That's where you messed up, and I'm not judging you, but you guys have to really recognize who you hang around with. We all got decisions to make, and I'm wishing you well. I'm wishing you love. if you want to be this parental role, it's going to come with responsibility. It's going to come with you being there for whoever you're with. It's going to come with you being there for your child, so choice is yours. I love you regardless. Please like, share, subscribe. I hope this reading didn't offend you by me throwing around so much abortion talk. But you have a choice to be a supportive role model. Peace. Hey, what's up, pile number 3? Come on in. You might want to check out pile number 4 because I'm seeing 4 arrows, but do it feels called to you. Come on in, pile number 3. Let's talk about some urgent messages from Spirit. Great Spirit, what's going on, pile number 3? Please and thank you. I don't have extra cards. I don't have channel messages, so it should be short and sweet. Pile number 3, urgent messages. The Hermit card. The Hermit card is known to be wise, known to go on missions, known to explore. This could be your energy or someone else's energy. He's known to have experience, though. Let's talk about it. The Hangman, we talking about y'all. We talking about y'all. I feel like whatever it is that you do in life, it doesn't come easy because I have an uncomfortable situation out here. But I feel like a lot of you guys are good at what you do. We got major arcana out here. We have importance when we have major arcana. We don't have minor. You're not like everybody else. You're not basic. I'm not calling my minor arcana basic, but we got major arcana out here. Y'all are spearheading an arena or an avenue or a career, and you're doing it well, okay? A lot of you guys are intuitive or you have natural gifts is what I'm getting here because I have enlightenment out here with this hangman out here. You know what you're doing. You have experience. You have wisdom is what I'm getting here. Continue on your journey because I do have exploration and him, moving is what I'll say. But sometimes it's not easy for you because I see light and darkness out here. I wish it was more easy peasy for you guys. I bet you guys wish the same thing, but it's not. But you guys got to help people that aren't as gifted or talented as you, and there's nothing wrong with that. Life is all about compassion and giving and love and support. So whatever it is that you do, you guys got to help the next generation. You guys got to help people that look up to you because I see a lot of people looking up to you. A lot of people look at you as wise. A lot of people look at you as enlightened. And though it's not easy with him being in an uncomfortable position, you can be their source of light and, guidance. Let's continue on. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. This is your audience. My Page of Swords is known to be a spy and known to lurk. You might not get the credit. My Page of Swords upright is known to be communication. You might not get the applause. You might not get the credit. You might not get the likes. You might not get the validation, but people watch you. People absorb what you're talking about. People look at you as you're an experienced individual. We got a student and we got a teacher out here. Okay, so with that said is you might not be celebrated. You might not hear as much as you expect to hear from people, But that doesn't mean you're not talented. It doesn't mean you're not naturally gifted. I see somebody's mouth closed and just watching them absorbing when they should be, communicating and having this type of dialogue, but they're not. So that's okay. I'm seeing orange out here, and I got orange on and orange in the background. I'm speaking from experience. You might look at my videos, and I got like 2 or 3 watchers out here, and that's okay, because I'm going to do my thing regardless. Numbers don't affect me. I'm here to help the collective. I'm here to help, spiritually. I don't need applause. I don't. That's okay. We got the double card in reverse. Sometimes you guys have intrusive thoughts, and I do too with this red out here. We got orange and red out here. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doing the right thing because I don't feel like I'm affecting people, and that's intrusive thoughts with the double card. So don't let the intrusive thoughts to really bog you down or weigh you down or keep you tracked on how things should be. I'm hearing expectations is a source of misery, and we see lots of misery out here. If you guys expect so much from other people, it will bog you down. Keep it light, keep it simple. Do it for your own fulfillment, your own knowing, your own calling. What else you got? And I'm also seeing you got some people that might be jealous of the knowledge that you have, because the double card comes with the 7 deadly sins and greed and lust and envy. A lot of people hold back because they are upset of how you do things. So don't get bogged down because you got a couple of haters or because they don't show gratitude. Continue doing your thing. What else you got? We have the 8 of Cups out here. 8 of Cups is all about leaving everything behind, walking away, turning your back. A lot of you guys have contemplated turning your back because you don't get the celebration or the recognition that you deserve. I see more red out here. I'm speaking from experience. You got to walk it like you talk it. If you guys know you're gifted, you got to endure the darkness. You got to endure the negativity. You got to endure the struggle. Okay? But don't turn your back or give up when the going gets tough. What else you got? You got the Judgment card in reverse. Judgment card is all about being harsh, critical, and judgmental. I feel like you guys are a bit harsh on yourself. I feel like some of y'all have a fan base, because I see fans out here and I see a celebrity. Some of you guys have a fan base, but you don't get the celebration or the claps or the applause. You don't hear from them, or you don't get the likes. It doesn't matter what it is. But you guys have to do it for you and your own spiritual well-being. Everybody does something different. Everybody's here on this earth to do something different. Don't get bogged down because of your intrusive thoughts and you feel like you should have more than what you have. I see Lucifer out here because Lucifer was an angel, and Lucifer thought that he should be worshipped. And that's where he was wrong. That's where he fell from grace, is what I'm getting here. So don't let your ego trip you up, is what I'm getting here. Go with the flow. Things are happening in divine timing. Ending this reading with the Strength card out here. The Strength card is all about strength and having restraint. You guys have strength. You have confidence in whatever it is that you do, but you have to have restraint on your expectations. Because like I said before, that'll be the source of your misery out here. You gotta be confident. You don't need applause. You don't need a cheerleader. Real confidence is not having it from an outside source. It's having it from within. Boom. But with all this major arcana representing your energy out here, don't worry about other people. Worry about yourself and stay in your lane. I'm sorry to, say it like that, but that's what it is. I could have said that better. Please forgive me. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. We got the 10 of Cups. I feel like I made you guys a bit happy and I made your day because I see faceless individuals. Sometimes you don't see people's appreciation. You don't see people's applause. And that's okay. You don't have to see it. As long as you're happy and fulfilled at the end of the day, because I see a happy day out here, you just got to keep on keeping on. We got the Magician out here. I'm speaking from experience with all this red and orange out here. Like, I'm speaking from experience. So don't turn your back when the going gets tough is what I'm getting here. You guys got to continue on. And maintain your peace. The 4 Swords is all about peace and composure. Keep your composure. You don't have to compete where you don't compare. You guys are doing a good job. The 8 of Pentacles is all about being hardworking and efficient. Stay focused on yourself, not on the competition or what other people are doing. Be nurturing and graceful towards yourself. A lot of you guys are really harsh and critical and, hyper focused on numbers. Let go. Focus on doing a good job instead of, the algorithm or, the analytics. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. I don't have clarity and closing remarks for you guys. I hope it resonated. Peace. Hey, what's up, pile number 4? Come on in. Let's talk about your urgent message from Spirit. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what are some urgent messages for pile number 4, please and thank you? I got extra cards, so it might be a bit rough, might be a bit of resistance. It's not the first time in this video. Hopefully, we get through it though. Great Spirit, urgent message for pile 4, please and thank you. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. A lot of you guys are not feeling lucky in life. A lot of you guys have been hopeful that you guys will have a windfall of money or promotion or more abundance, because the Wheel of Fortune is abundance and prosperity. A lot of you guys feel like you're on a hamster wheel, because that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. You're just not feeling lucky and blessed. But Spirit is forcing me to read this upright. You guys can't give up on yourself. You guys got to recognize divine timing. Channel message, really strong channel message. Divine timing is not your timing. It's in God's timing. So you guys have to recognize that sometimes you're going to be spiritually tested if you're ready for this promotion, if you're ready for this abundance, if you're ready for this upgrade. You can't give up when the going gets tough. You can't be negative because things aren't happening. Is what I'm getting here. You can't be resistant or go in reverse because, it's not happening. That's just right now. That's just momentarily. Okay? Because I see lots of reversal energy out here, and I feel like, you guys have lots of turbulence or a whirlpool or whirlwind within you, or you're at war within yourself, and you guys got to keep on keeping on with this hamster wheel out here. Even if you feel like you're not getting anywhere, keep continuing on. What else we got? We got the Queen of Swords out here. A lot of you guys are turning cold. My Queen of Swords is known to be very cold-hearted, bitter. I'm not calling you these things, but I feel like your emotions are, really reflecting negativity is what I'm getting here. You guys got to watch out for that. You guys have to be mature with this Queen of Swords out here. That's what Spirit is watching. That's what your boss is watching. That's what, life is watching. You know what I mean? Like, you guys have to be mature. You guys can't be unsettled when things don't go your way with this Queen of Swords out here. The Queen of Swords, or any royalty in reverse, comes with being entitled and demanding and expecting things. So you guys have to watch out for expecting things when you want it. You're being spiritually tested, so you guys got to watch out for that. I feel like your blessing will come when Spirit says you're ready. I feel like your blessing will come when you are mature, regardless of your age. Everybody is at a different maturity level, regardless of age. So you guys got to come to peace with a lot of things, even if things aren't going your way. What else we got? We have the Five of Cups in reverse. I like having the Five of Cups in reverse because you guys recognize there's no need to be in regret and sorrow, and you don't have to let the darkness and the negativity control you. You know what I mean? Yes, you might face disappointments, but that's life. What good is life without a couple of hurdles? It's almost like a movie. Like, you can have a climax, but that's too easy. That's not entertainment. You guys have to have a story. You have to have, character development is what I'm getting here. You have to overcome the darkness. So with that said, there's nothing for you guys to get down on. There's nothing for you guys to get sad about. It's all a part of life. Spirit is definitely watching you guys on how you react on when you get disappointed. So really focus on maturity, focus on having composure is what I'm getting here. Because the Queen of Swords is known to be very watchful and vigilant, and to have these in reverse, that's what you're being tested on. This is your spiritual test on how composed are you going to be when disappointments arise. What else you got? We got the Queen of Wands out here. Another card that I like because I have you guys recognizing it's nothing for you guys to fear or be sad about. But now I have confidence out here with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is known to be inspired and confidence and to know what to look for. She's got her 20-foot pole out here. So you guys got to create distance on disappointment. And that's just what it is. What else you got? We got the Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands is shoulda, coulda, woulda. You guys are measuring when something should have happened. The Three of Wands is action. It's quickness. And I feel like your ships are coming in. I got 3 animals and I got 3 wands out here. This is your spiritual confirmation that whatever it is that you're hopeful for will arrive, but you can't measure when it should arrive. You guys got to recognize faith. You got to recognize divine timing. You got to let go, let God. You got to be grateful. You guys got to work hard. You guys can't give up when the going gets tough. I could go on, but I feel like y'all are the ones on the hamster wheel, and I've been there too. You know what I mean? Felt like I wasn't progressing, had my back against the wall, and you can't give up because this is your story, and you define how the story is going to be. God gave us free will. So the choice is yours. Are you going to mope around and, be bitter, or are you going to be hopeful and optimistic? What else we got? We got suffering, and a lot of times with this blindfold on, a lot of times what we don't see is a source of our suffering. We have lots of restriction with the Eight of Swords out here. I said Eight of Wands, but I meant the Eight of Swords. A lot of times when we don't see an outcome, that's a source of our misery, a source of our restriction, and our struggle. And you guys just have to break free from what you expect, because our expectation could be the source of our misery. That's just what it is. So God wants to see if you're going to exercise faith and let go and just go with the flow. No, it's not easy, but it's not easy for anybody. Even if you're rich, even if you're in a high position. So you got to prove that you're worth this reward season. And it ain't going to come easy. What else you got? You have a positive card upright. The Seven of Pentacles is all about being patient. So I feel like you're gathering that you have to be patient, and things aren't going to grow overnight, or things aren't going to happen overnight with this bush being out here, all about growth. You can plant seeds, but you're not going to be able to harvest the next day. So you guys, I feel like you're already recognizing that you have to be patient with yourself and your situation, and things are going to happen in divine timing. I see twinkles out here. I feel like I'm offering you guys hope, and that's what I'm here for. Now you guys gotta offer hope for another person. A lot of us go through situations so we can help other people go through that situation. We gotta pay it forward. So it's not easy for anybody, like I said before, but we guys gotta help one another. Ending this reading with the Three of Swords out here. To have the Three of Swords, it's telling me the last thing you should be worried about is heartbreak and disappointment. I saw the disappointment out here with the Five of Cups out here. Some of y'all are like borderline suicidal because I see blood out here and I see heartbreak and self-infliction out here. There's no need to even go down that route of physical harm just because you've been disappointed. You're not the first person to be disappointed. You're not going to be the last person to be disappointed. And you guys got to have a bit of perspective. And that's just for a select few. A lot of you guys got to recognize that with great struggle comes great reward. Are you going to stick it out, is what I'm getting here, or are you going to take it personal that things aren't going your way in your timing? Divine timing is a thing. The last thing, with this being the last card of your reading, is for you to absorb so much negativity and take things so personal. Don't let your mind get the best of you, is what I'm getting here with all these swords out here. Swords symbolize ideas and thoughts. When things start getting tough and you might be feeling restricted, you guys got to focus on something that you enjoy. Go outside, get fresh air, cook a good meal, watch a good TV show. You know, you guys gotta have perspective. You gotta do something with the negativity, because I see negativity out here, but I also see you guys recognizing that the negativity doesn't have to plague you as much. So all that, you know, suicide thoughts, you know, that's not even worth it, because that's just like you're chipping away at a goal and you're right here at the goal and then you give up. You know, it doesn't make sense. So you guys gotta prioritize your peace, recognize that things happen when they're supposed to happen. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. We got the Seven of Pentacles out here again. I feel like you guys really absorb that things are going to happen in divine time. You can't control outcomes, is what I'm getting here. Does he want to harvest the next day? Yeah, that'd be nice. But you guys got to be able to appreciate the struggle so you can appreciate the reward as well. You know, this is perspective. The Magician is on one. I feel like I'm getting a bit compliments, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like you guys will have a manifestation coming your way, but you guys got to overcome the low season, you know, surviving the bottom. I'm hearing started from the bottom, now we're here. Like, we have bottom, and now we have the top. So if you want to get to the top, you got to endure the bottom. All right, guys, I'm done. I hope this message resonates. I hope you guys are hopeful. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are optimistic, because the struggle will not be in vain. I love you guys. Peace.